Hello, hi there, lovely Aries. I hope that you're all gorgeous and well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bella, and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. If you'd like to know more about me and my services, or the links are just down below. So this is your May horoscope, and as most of you know, I'm a psychic, so I don't use cards. And what my guides, because that's how I work, if you're watching me for the first time, are describing, is a May for you guys, which starts, so maybe the end of your month wasn't maybe joyful. You start it feeling defensive, feeling not so good, feeling like you want the truth. And that's why you're feeling quite defensive, because I feel it's very and a bit rotten, because it feels like you believe quite severely that somebody is not telling you the truth, and so you've made a very conscious decision in this month to pull yourself right back. For some of you, even pull yourself completely away and to not communicate with somebody until you get the truth from them, because you're absolutely convinced that they're hiding something from you. And the thing is, I get for some of you that is correct, and some of you it's not, but it is still their fault, because even if they're not hiding anything big, but their behavior has changed, so they're just giving you less, or let's say you're newly dating somebody and then they just disappeared for a week or two, you may jump to many conclusions that make you feel that they're not trustworthy, regardless of even if it's innocent. Doesn't matter. And that's why they say that, so they say the word you believe, because for some of you it will be true, and some of it will be not true, but the truth is there's something wrong or something that's not sitting right with you, hence why you are pulling yourself away. And I get that. I also get that some of this, my guys are flipping around the other way, that perhaps you have been accused of not being truthful, particularly when I see that sense of feeling that you have about having to defend yourself. And again, you feeling like, well, I haven't done anything just because I didn't speak to you for a week because I was busy doing this, which I did tell you about. You are feeling harassed, and so therefore you are also putting yourself back because somebody is accusing you of not being trustworthy or truthful. This can be either way, Aries. But by the by, it's making you feel like you want to retreat, whether you're retreating because you don't trust the other person, or you are retreating because the other person is accusing you. It's a bit of a sticky situation, isn't it? Because either one of those situations doesn't feel good. Particularly if you haven't done anything wrong. If you have done something wrong, you might be retreating because you're thinking, darn, I've been caught out. But particularly because I see you defending yourself, it's likely you're being accused of something that is frustrating you. Hence why you're just feeling, well, I might as well walk away because I don't want to be in a relationship, or I don't want to have arguments with somebody where they don't want to believe me. So you start your month like that, in this defensive, untrustworthy situation. But you will resolve it. Some of it comes through communication. Some of it, again, if you're, I don't know how to put this because it's so complex, because it's a general, some of you, they're trying to be very specific now. So they're saying some of you don't trust the other person because it's to do with money. So maybe they owe you money or need to contribute to the house and they haven't, and they've told you something which you don't entirely believe is the truth, which again, some of you may be correct on, i.e. maybe they've gambled it away, or maybe they've just overspent, or maybe they didn't have the job they said they did, or maybe they genuinely don't, but it's making you, maybe it's not the first time, it's just making you feel distrust. So some of you, it's about money. And again, this could be the other way around, where the other person is accusing you because of do with money. Some of you, it's because of the nature of your relationship is because you have a long distance, and maybe they've promised you that they are going to do something. Perhaps you haven't seen them for a month or two. You're starting to suspect that maybe they're with somebody else, or maybe they're suspecting you're with somebody else, and there's accusations going elsewhere because of the gap between you. Some of you, it's to do with children and the way that you parent with your children. Some of you, it's about being pregnant, and well, that's very specific, about that person trusting whether it's theirs, whether it's the right time, whether you accidentally got yourself pregnant, or do you see what I mean? Or vice versa, you think maybe they got themselves purposely pregnant to trap you. Very specific stuff. But by the end of the month, could be sooner for some of you, because I do know that some of this feeling is definitely for the first 2 weeks. So if some of you could resolve by the end of the 2 weeks, definitely, you know, it could be in the third, but you definitely by the 4th week. Some of you do resolve this, but I don't like, you get back on track because there is underlying feelings of love still there for this person. Doesn't matter what situation you're in, even if they're new. But I don't know, it's slightly got the, like, the shine's been taken off it a little bit. I think it's going to take, even though it's been repaired and it gets better, I would say you're at the start of a journey that can go up a hill. I don't know, like, maybe to normalize this a little bit. It's a bit like if you've got with somebody, it was fabulous in the beginning, and then now there's this big misunderstanding. It, as much as you both want to work at it, it still doesn't feel the same as it was if it was innocent and fluffy. It now needs work, you know, to build that trust in whoever is feeling the distrust. Do you see what I mean? So it's definitely resolvable, definitely within the month, but definitely the shine is off. So do know that I guess is normal, that it's going to take some time and work, just as all relationships do. And that communication, as always, is the key. And that honesty is the key, either you to them or them to you. And perhaps this defensive element that keeps getting shown up, once that kind of wears down, it will open the gates for you to be able to better communicate. Also, for those of you where whatever is a lie, and it truly is a lie, I still even then see that you can resolve this. So let me give you a stronger example. Perhaps you have accused your partner of cheating. Perhaps you are cheating, and they or you have lied about it. And then it comes out in the wash that it is true. Not every relationship where there is cheating that goes on ends to a breakup. Some people, it can open their eyes to who their true feelings. They can decide they want to work on it. And what I'm saying is, basically, even in a very serious scenario, it's still been shown that you can resolve it, but it's also probably why the shine has been taken off, because that's a big hill to repair, isn't it? Should that have happened. But forgiveness and relationship building can still be there. I've been doing that. I think you're about my 6th reading that I've done today. May is a little bit dodgy, I have to say. Everybody's star sign has a little bit of sourness to it, and yours is no different, unfortunately. But the bonus and the positivity in it, if you can see it that way, because I'm annoyingly positive in that sense, is that you do get to some form of truth in the end, and you do get the opportunity to build on this and move forward, which has got to be a good thing now, hopefully. So do let me know how that plays out for you in the comment section. I do love to hear from you. Do subscribe if you'd like to know what happens in June. And I hope that that's been helpful. Take care.